Previously on Strange World.
We need a special investigator to work with law enforcement on cases involving criminal abuses of science.
I take a drug to keep myself alive. I've been taking it for 3 months.
There is no drug.
There was a woman who came to me in the hospital. She injected something into my IV. Since then, every time I've gotten sick, it's been there.
Turner can die. Not yet.
My instructions were to erase everything.
Your instructions have been changed. Our concern now is with Turner. Someone is keeping him alive. We need to find out who.
Why did you put me on this path? What did you expect me to do?
To learn, Dr. Turner. I expected you to learn.
Since I was a child, I've heard it said that ours was a borrowed gift. That the day would come for the gift to be returned. My people always understood this.
You locked me out of your own house, didn't you?
Had to spend the night in my truck.
Good truck. What was it this time?
She had a birthday Saturday.
And you forgot.
Oh, I remembered. She turned 40.
They giving you trouble?
Snagged on something.
There, hold her steady.
There's lots of drift out today.
Yeah. God, it's really caught good on something.
Hey, Mac.
What's that?
It's not drift.
Oh, jeez.
People have always understood that ours was a borrowed gift. That the day would come for the gift to be returned. But it's taken me this long, a lifetime, to understand.
Men, women, and children, all dead.
Because the people of Spirit Falls were willing to die does not mean they wished it.
Something drove them to it. If it wasn't ritual suicide, what was it?
There was a witness to these events, Dr. Turner. A witness who is now being hunted.
By the people you work with. Can you give me a name?
There are limits to my knowledge. Now, for me to probe any further will risk exposure.
So I get to do all the heavy lifting.
Find the witness, Dr. Turner. So these deaths will not have been in vain.
Only folks with official clearance beyond this point.
I'm with you, USAMRIID. USAMRIID, the United States Army Medical Research Institute for Infection. You see the movie Outbreak? The place Dustin Hoffman worked.
All right, go ahead.
bodies you're smelling.
It's not gasoline.
No cars, electricity, or running water. These folks were stuck in time. What you're smelling is fish oil. Candlefish, they call it. It burns hotter and longer than kerosene. They used it in their lamps. It's not a smell you'd soon forget.
You've smelled it before?
30 years ago, the fire started in one of the barns. We caught it before it could spread. Only time they ever invited us in. Chief Dave Robertson, Seaport Fire Department. That'd be the town you passed through to get here.
Paul Turner, USAMRIID.
Infectious diseases? Well, I guess you're here on account of what they found in the graveyard.
They dug up the graves.
And burned the bodies right before they joined them.
There are no dates on these headstones.
What's your business here?
Agent Penix with the FBI. He's in charge.
Paul Turner, USAMRIID.
Who sent you up here, Dr. Turner?
I'm here to offer our services in your investigation.
But we know what happened. These people got in their boats, doused themselves with oil, and then they set fire to themselves. They're dead now. We're just mopping up.
You're not looking for the why?
They were probably trying to make their comet connection.
I think there may be more to it than that. This exhumation of the graves and burning of the bodies might suggest a scorched earth policy.
That's one way of putting it.
Meaning that what happened here may have been a defensive act. This looks like some sort of medical apparatus. Considering this community didn't believe in modern medicine, that suggests to me an outside presence.
No one was after these people, Dr. Turner. This isn't Masada.
He's got a point, Dr. Turner. These people, they didn't have anything the outside world would want.
Look around the gift shop, take anything you like. Agent Stern will see to it you find your way out.
My best guess, in life, it was a blood collection kit. Pretty sure this was a blood vial. It's about the right mass, the glass is soda lime, and I found traces of type O fused into the matrix.
Question is how it got there.
Maybe by the same guy who left the fingerprints.
Fingerprint.
Mm-hmm. I already checked to see if it was yours. It wasn't. But it did match someone else in our database. A geneticist named Earl Rader. Worked for the NIH in 1992.
Earl was there under an NIH grant. It's an island in the Philippines called Cebu. 30% of the population is born with cleft palate.
What was Dr. Rader doing there?
Earl was there trying to locate the gene site responsible for the defect.
Which required taking blood samples from the islanders.
And a great deal of patience, considering there are over 80,000 genes to choose from. Earl is persistent.
Where could I reach him?
I haven't seen or spoken to him since we came back from Cebu. I'm the one behind the camera. That was our honeymoon. The trip lasted longer than the marriage. Turns out, I wasn't what Earl needed.
Dr. Walton, I'm sure you've read about Spirit Falls.
The place those people kill themselves.
I think your husband might have been out there looking for something. You have any idea what that might have been?
No. But whatever it was, I hope he found it.
Little is known at this hour, Dan. Authorities won't confirm it, but many here believe the unidentified woman may be a survivor of the tragic mass suicide earlier this week in Spirit Falls. No, Dan, the woman's condition is unknown at this time, but we'll be here with any new information on this amazing story the moment it becomes available. I'm Norma Wick, reporting live from
What is her condition? Do you have any suspects? Folks, just be patient, please. What exactly happened? Is there any other survivors here? Excuse me.
What about the safety of the community? Should anybody else get
I've got some evidence.
Any other survivors? Does she know how the other staff? No, that's suicide. What is her physical condition?
We'll figure it out. What's he doing here?
Says he has information.
There was an outsider in Spirit Falls. Someone who was after their blood.
Blood. Boys, we've got to put on APB on Count Dracula.
This man is Dr. Earl Rader. He's a bioprospector, a gene tracker. His work consisted of mapping genetic sequences in closed communities. But to do that, he needed blood.
So?
What if they wouldn't give it to him? What if he decided to take it?
So you think this one man drove an entire community to suicide?
Well, read the newspapers. The people of Spirit Falls shunned medical science out of religious devotion. To them, Rader would have been doing the work of the devil.
So where is this guy?
I don't know, but he was there.
Well, then he's probably still there. Look, these people didn't keep birth or death certificates. We couldn't identify any of the bodies. For all we know, your vampire gene trackers in the Seaport morgue with the rest of Spirit Falls. Okay, let's make this quick, fellas. Round to the right.
All right.
Can I talk to him?
I can't do it, not now.
Can I at least show her the picture?
Not now, Doc.
Please back those people up!
Panic, at least let me show her the picture.
Not now!
Get back!
Where are they taking her?
To a state facility, that's all I can tell you.
She needs to be under 24-hour protection.
Suicide watch is standard in these
Not
situations.
what I'm talking about. She's no danger to herself.
Dr. Turner, she was doused in accelerant. She was out there.
But she survived because she wanted to live. There was an intruder in Spirit Falls. He wanted something. She may know what. She's not safe.
We gotta reload on the camera.
Lloyd, stay with me now. Stay with me, Lloyd. Hang in there, buddy. You're gonna be all right, Lloyd.
Stern!
Hey, get them out of here!
Stand back! Don't come any closer!
Keep them back!
Come on, hold them back!
Hold on. Stay with me.
You are not authorized in this area. Stop back!
Emergency.
Please, send someone up to Spirit Falls right now. They're in terrible danger.
Sir, please slow down. Who's in danger?
All of them. If you don't send someone up right this minute, it'll be too late. Don't you understand? They're coming.
Call came in the night of the suicides. Operator logged it as a crank. This call came in yesterday to our Washington office.
I need to speak to whoever's in charge of the Spirit Falls matter. It's urgent.
If I can have your name and a number where you can be reached, sir, we can have somebody
Listen
get
to
back.
me. Listen to me. They're saying on the news that there was a survivor, a woman. She's not safe.
Your name, sir.
Just tell the agent in charge that the woman they found is in danger.
Panic dismissed it as a nut. He was right to. We get 100 calls like that every time a case gets any media attention. Lloyd was a good agent. But after what happened, I ran a voice print. There was an 85% match to the 911 call.
You think it was Rader?
I'm ready to pursue that possibility.
Were the calls traced?
Yeah. First one came from a truck stop in Seaport, 5 miles from Spirit Falls. Second from a payphone in downtown Philly, Society Hill.
I was just in Society Hill talking to Rader's ex-wife.
what she told you, I'd be surprised if she'd help him at all.
Maybe he finally needs her.
FBI dispatch.
Yeah, this is Agent Stern.
Go ahead, Agent Stern.
I need immediate backup at the Beach Grove Inn. That's 3336 Channel Avenue.
Federal agents, open the door. Step aside, please, ma'am. Dr. Earl Rader!
Show me a warrant.
I can have a warrant here in 20 minutes with both your names on it. Is that what you want?
No, let them in, Dan.
Dr. Earl Rader.
Yes.
You are under arrest, sir, for obstruction of justice.
You don't have to hurt him.
No sign of the woman.
Take him out and read him his rights.
I am so sorry, Dana.
Come with us, sir.
He didn't do anything.
Search the room. Look for anything on the woman. You were right. He was in Spirit Falls. You're welcome to be there when we question him.
Please, send someone up to Spirit Falls right now. They're in terrible danger.
Sir, please slow down. Who's in danger?
All of them. If you don't send someone up right this minute, it'll be too late. Don't you understand? They're coming. You can't prove it was me who made that call.
Don't have to prove it. We know you're in Spirit Falls. You were studying these people. What were you looking for? What were you trying to find? All right. Let's start with a woman. She wouldn't give us her name. Why don't you? What's her name, Doctor?
Miriam.
Mary?
Miriam.
Miriam. Okay, you called us. Said she was in danger. Someone was after her. Who was after Miriam?
I warned you. I warned you, but you wouldn't listen.
I'm listening now.
It's too late.
What were you doing in Spirit Falls?
I want a lawyer. Now.
He's in love with her. You can see it here, in her face. She loves him too.
Then why won't he just say so? Why won't he cooperate?
Whatever he's hiding, she's the way to go at him. To get to the truth. Let me talk to him.
I can't do that, Paul. He's requested a lawyer. The rules have changed. Kick him loose, Mark.
You can't just let him walk out of here.
I can't hold him. And I can't allow you to speak to him as long as he's in my custody. Dr. Rader, you are free to go, sir. I apologize for any inconvenience.
You were doing in Spirit Falls. I know what you were looking for. I know what you found. Outsiders were only invited into Spirit Falls once, in 1968, when a fire threatened to destroy the town. This fire. This photograph was taken over 30 years ago. This fireman's name is Dave Robinson. He's the chief of that department now. But your Miriam looks like she hasn't aged in 30 years. Conventional evolutionary science holds that modern man's lifespan has doubled over the centuries. But other theories contend it was ancient man who lived longer. Biblically longer. It's called the Methuselah gene. That's what you found in Spirit Falls, isn't it? How old is she? How old is she? There's no point in trying to protect their secrets. You can't save them now. It's too late, but maybe not for Miriam. Let me help you.
She's 72.
Where is he, Miriam? Where's Raider? You were going to him when they found you. You betrayed your people? You dishonored their sacrifice? For him? Even now, with the blood of all your people on his hands, you still love him. Asking her questions, she won't answer.
She can't die. She's the link to Raider, our only leverage.
He'll make contact. He'll make the trade.
They call themselves the Eden Society. I'd never heard of them, but they knew all about me, about my telomere research.
Telomere's the end piece of every DNA strand.
The candle wick of human aging. The longer a person lives, the shorter their telomere becomes. I documented a case outside Reykjavik, Iceland. The subject's telomeres appeared to be self-regenerating. The Eden Society offered to sponsor my work. Their money allowed me to trace the subject's pathology, family history, ethnic migration pattern.
Which led you to Spirit Falls.
Their entire way of life was centered around keeping their secret from the outside world.
No birth or death records, no dates on the tombstones.
I had very little to go on. Based on photographic evidence and anecdote, I established their average lifespan to be at least 130 years. Somewhere in that unpolluted gene pool was the fountain of youth.
But they wouldn't cooperate with you.
They believed their longevity was a gift, God's reward for leading a righteous life. Something they couldn't give away.
So you stole it from them. You robbed their graves for the tissue samples.
I'd have done anything. Then I met Miriam. And everything changed. I contacted the Eden Society. I lied to them. I told them I was wrong about Spirit Falls, that it was a dead end. But they were watching me. They knew all about me and Miriam. And the samples that I'd already collected. I knew they were coming. I warned Miriam's people. I had no idea that...
But Miriam was no use to them. And one person isn't enough. You need a broad sampling in order to isolate the genes. They took her to get to you. Do you still have the data?
Well, you're not suggesting he give it to them. You know what these people do. You know the way they operate. The moment they get what they want, they'll kill both of them.
I know.
Get out of the car. Show the package.
I assume the invitation was transferable. Where is she? You're safe.
Not yet.
It's all here.
You're okay.
Perhaps you should have killed him.
You know the directive. Dr. Turner must remain alive until it is discovered who supplied him with inoculant.
I'm beginning to question the wisdom of that directive.
We have what we came here for.
Hello?
Sydney, I've got Miriam with me. Where's Earl?
I gave him something to help him sleep. It's the first he's had in 48 hours.
Can you meet me at the VA?
Why? What's wrong?
I'm not sure. I'll see you there.
Miriam. I'll be right back, okay? Maybe we should consider a psych evaluation. What you witnessed may have been a post-traumatic stress.
No, there's more to it.
Well, she's not displaying any of the symptoms you described.
Whatever it is, it seems to be hitting her in waves. Did you get a blood sample?
Yeah. She didn't fight me, but she didn't like it.
You rush it through?
Yes. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get the one person she might open up to.
Raider? Since I was a child, I've heard it said that ours was a borrowed gift. But it's taken me this long, a lifetime, to understand. A lesson learned at the hand of those who would take our gift as their own, even as they forsake its giver.
First you lose an entire town,
Now this. The contents of the disk he retrieved from Raider.
It's impossible. It was checked. The gene sequences were here.
Your negligence has been noted. We've given the matter over to more capable hands.
Where's Miriam?
I'm having her taken down to radiology.
What? Why?
I'm having her bone density tested for osteoporosis.
I don't understand.
Well, based on the preliminary test results, her HCG and estrogen levels are way below normal, which indicates menopause.
She's aging.
Dr. MacMillan? The patient you want to transfer, she's not in her room. This was on her bed.
What is it?
As much as I love you, it was vanity to believe we could be together. Ours was a borrowed gift. My people have always understood that the day comes for such gifts to be returned. It's taken me this long, a lifetime, to understand. And now, at last, I'm going home.
Thank you very much. Bus pulled into Seaport 45 minutes ago.
It's too late. We're too late.
She's still got the 5 miles to get into Spirit Falls. That'll take her some time.
You don't know Miriam. She's lived a lifetime in those woods. She's already home. don't care.
Society, what is it?
A name for something which has no name.
You work for them, don't you?
And against them.
Who are they? The drug that keeps me alive, was it created from the blood of people like the ones who died here? How many have they destroyed? And why? For what purpose?
When you're ready.
I'm ready now.
You've proven yourself otherwise. You were entrusted to safeguard the secret of Spirit Falls. Instead, you delivered it into the hands of those who would abuse it. And for what? To save one life?
Yes.
And therein lies your weakness. You're blind to the sacrifices which must be made in service of the greater purpose. Those whom you would fight against, they understand this truth. As did the people who inhabited this place.
What are you doing? I gave your people what they wanted.
The disc was compromised.
By you.
I've been ordered to take Dr. Rita back to them.
You're gonna kill them both.
It's the only option. 2 more willing suicides. The final necessary sacrifice.
No. It's not necessary. None of this was ever necessary.
You still don't understand.
No, you don't understand. The secret of Spirit Falls, it's not genetic. Look at her. When she left, her aging process resumed its natural course. The secret's not in the blood of Spirit Falls. It's in Spirit Falls herself. In the place, in the earth, in the air. In the way the people lived, in their faith. It's not in their blood. It never was. So go ahead, give your people what they've wanted all along. Raiders' original data. And they'll spend years studying it, looking for answers they'll never find. Don't take away whatever time these two may have left. Safe.
Here. Are you okay?
Tired.
Explain what it was that brought us together. What brings us together still. I only know that I am pulled toward you by a force as sure as gravity, as constant as time. I'm comforted by that certainty. And willing now to accept whatever uncertainties may lie ahead. Secure in that knowledge, and grateful that if only for a short time, we were alive. We were alive.
Next on Sci-Fi, Strange World. When animals attack, it's bad enough. But when genetically altered animals attack, it's something special. Feast your eyes on 16 hours of non-stop creature mayhem. The Sci-Fi Thanksgiving Movie Marathon starts Thursday, November 25th on Sci-Fi.